Good morning, students. Last class I had shown you the company creation, activation, stock creation, etc. We had finished. Today I am going to show you how transactions are passed. I have created a new company. I'll just go and select company, and then after creating the company I will just revise with you the company features which I have activated. F11, then F1, accounting features. Maintain accounts only, no. Integrate accounts and inventory, yes. Outstandings management, bill wise details, yes. No other things here, nothing here. Come to invoicing, all options, yes. Nothing else to be done here. Come to the end of the screen, accept. Again F2, integrate accounts and inventory, yes. Maintain multiple go downs, yes. Come to order processing, yes. Enable sales order processing, yes. Invoicing, all should be yes, but the last one, no. Come to other features, use tracking numbers, yes. Enter and accept, yes. Now go to F3, statutory and taxation. Enable goods and services tax, yes. Set alter GST details, make it yes. Now a screen will open. State West Bengal, registration type regular, all are default, only GST and number I have given, which I had already given while company creation. 19 should be the beginning because it represents state West Bengal. Monthly, all other remaining default, whatever is shown, keep it as it is. Press enter and come to the end, accept. We are not working with VAT, it should be no. Not working with excise, no. Enable service tax, no. Enable TDS, no. So these are all no because we are not working with it now. Accept. Now let's go to transactions. We'll go to gateway of tally, transactions, accounting voucher. Now we have four kind of vouchers primarily: payment, receipt, contra and journal. There are other vouchers also, but this particular assignment I am showing you these kind of vouchers entry. Now whatever the company pays, that will come under payment. Now this is selected, that is why this is disabled here, because we are into this payment option screen. If it is a receipt, it will be receipt. Now why this number 2 is done? Because few minutes back I created these vouchers. So number 2, automatically the system number for receipt is showing 2 because receipt 1 is already created. Now let me go and create or show you the payment or the receipt. Now while passing transaction, suppose if you do not have any opening balance given, seeing the transaction you have to create the respective ledgers and then post the transaction entries. The first entry is, now let me go to display, day book. Now first entry is introduce rupees 50,000 as further capital in cash. Now you have created a company, you have a cash ledger, but you do not have capital. So in this case we have to create. The first option is because the company is receiving something, so it will be a receipt voucher. So we have selected receipt, F6 from here. The receipt voucher opens. I'll just press enter. Now capital was not there. So I had created by pressing Alt C, and then I created the capital ledger because capital was not there with me. Okay. And then I have passed the entry as 50,000. How, in what form you have received? The company has received by cash. So press the tab key, automatically this ledgers will come up here. So from there you choose the option cash, 50,000. Now the payment one, let me delete it. I will show you the delete option. Alt D is to delete. So again I'm going to accounting vouchers. Next, wages payable was paid in cash. Wages payable was paid in cash. This is company has paid something. So very first thing, we are into the receipt screen. Definitely we'll choose now the payment, F5. Now you can see the payment number 1 is shown here. Now how did you pay? You had paid wages payable. Wages payable I did not have, so I'll use Alt C, create the ledger wages payable. Name already exists, so I had created this, so no need of creating. So I will just type wages. Now how much is the amount? 5,000 I think. So I'll put 5,000 in the form of what? I have paid through cash. So to cash, I choose, press the tab key, come to the end, accept. So this is my payment voucher done. Now next is transferred rupees 1,000 to petty cash account. Now petty cash I did not have any account, so I have to create that as a new ledger. Cash I already had, because cash account is by default created when I created the company. So first of all I'll go and click F4 for contra. So I do not have a petty cash account, so I need to create it. I have already done few minutes ago, so it is showing here. To cash I will choose. How much is the amount I told? 1,000. By petty cash. Now petty cash I had created it. Petty cash will be under cash in hand only. So press enter, enter, enter. So this is my contra entry done. Now next transaction is SBI bank interest received for rupees 200. Now here I do not have SBI bank interest, neither do I have any bank, so I will create both. Okay, so this will be again a receipt entry. So I go and click receipt. So to bank interest, Alt C, bank interest. Now this will be under indirect income. Remaining all enter, enter, enter and come out. So to bank interest, how much? 200 rupees by some bank which I also don't have. Alt C, SBI. That will come under bank accounts. So whichever ledger you do not have, if you find, you have to create it accordingly. These are options, so I am clicking enter and coming out of it. So now by SBI, I am getting a bank interest. Both the ledgers I have created. Accept. So this is another receipt voucher which I have done. So let me go back. Go to display daybook. Now you can see what are the vouchers I have passed. All those vouchers are coming here one after the other. I had 2 receipt vouchers, so receipt number 1 and receipt number 2. There's the last one which I done. 1 contra voucher, 1 payment voucher. Now, so these are the 3 types of vouchers which I have done. Let me show you one more contra entry. Cash worth rupees 5,000 was deposited to SBI. Now cash to bank, bank to cash, these are all contra entries. So I again click on the option contra, that is F4, and then to cash I select how much is the amount, 5,000 by SBI. Cash worth rupees 5,000 was deposited to SBI, so it will be SBI. So this is my entry. Now how your deposit these denominations are coming, I can fill it in, but this is optional, so I am coming out of it. Accept. So at end of each voucher creation or ledger creation screen, we get an option called accept, yes or no. You are going to click enter, which will be accept. So 2 contra entries I have made it. Okay. So this is how the basic 3 different types. Journal entry, I'll show it to you maybe in the next class with some other entries. There is a journal entry also. Like suppose if I want to record something as journal entry, like depreciation on machinery was charged at the rate rupees 10% per annum. So this will be a journal entry. You need to have machinery account, and then you need to have a depreciation on machinery account to show that journal entry, because journal entry is neither payment nor receipt. It is just to show in the books of accounts, so we put it under journal voucher. Okay. So seeing the transaction entries, you have to have several entries which you have to make. You have to see if the ledgers are not existing, you have to create it by Alt C and create the ledger, but don't put the amount there because it is a transaction entry. You have to pass the amount when you are passing the entry. Is it okay? So today I have shown you how a receipt entries are done, how a payment is done, how a contra entry is done. So journal entry I have now shown it to you. So journal entry would be just as I told you. If it is depreciation on machinery, so we have to have that account first, and then depreciation on machinery on that account needs to be created in another ledger we have to create, and then we can pass the entry. So I hope you have understood how the vouchers are passed, and then I will show you how order processing is carried out, that is purchase order and sales order.